Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited to make a shaker card with you today, and I'm using the Simon Says Stamp July kit, and this is the card kit using the very beautiful graceful flower stamp set and beautiful buttercup dies. And this is the Blossom Swag embossing folder, and that oval die is from Cat Scrappiness. And I thought I would do a shaker with this embossing folder, and so I'm going to be die cutting the oval first, and I'm just kind of lining it up the best way I can. It's not perfect, but that's okay. And I'm just adding some tape, and then I will run it through my die cutting machine. And this is just 110 pound, and it's white cardstock. And next I will use the embossing folder, and I love 3D embossing folders. They're so pretty, and so I love that Simon Says Stamp gives you an embossing folder like pretty often, and even sometimes the dies that cut the the image out or the flowers out, or so really pretty. And I love how it looks in white. I think it would be really pretty as a wedding card as well if you just left it white maybe, and could add gold or whatever you wanted, maybe blue. But I am using some Velvet Orchid ink from Simon Says Stamp, and I'm just using some small blending brushes from Simon Says Stamp as well, and I'm just kind of spot inking my flowers and my greenery, being kind of messy about it. And I love this kind of inking. I think it's fun, and it does get a little bit more subtle later. Right now it looks kind of harsh, but I think it comes out pretty. And I'm just kind of looking up close to kind of see if I'm getting the right areas where the flowers should be purple and the greenery should be green. And on my first card, I did make it very similar. The only difference is that I did use some pattern paper when I placed for the back side of the opening there, but I forgot to do that for this card. But it's not a big deal. Now I have two different but same cards. And I do plan on sending one of these cards out for a friend. She's going through a hard time, and I just want her to know that I'm thinking about her and sending her prayers. And so I thought a shaker card would be pretty, and just to let her know that I do care. And so I'm going to just add my vellum, and this one's from Tailored Expressions. I've had this pack for a long time, and I do like the vellum from there, so when I run out, I may get some more from Tailored Expressions. And you can use packaging or acetate if you didn't want to use vellum. And I like using tape runners for my shaker cards most of the time. And next I was going to be adding some foam tape, but I decided to use my foam here, and it's purple, and I used the oval, and I thought it was easier because it will hold my bits in one place there. Where my first card, I have a big opening, and I feel like my shaker bits are going from one side to the other side, and so I should have did it like this. But oh well. So now I'm just going to be adding my foam here because it was uneven, but I'm going to try and make it even, and I'm going to add a foam strip to the bottom there as well. And then I will be using some sequins from my stash that are kind of like a purple. It's kind of like a purple mix. It actually had some clay grapes, but I took the grapes out, of course. And then I will put in my sequins, and then I'm going to use some white cardstock, and I'm using my anti-static tool, and then placing my bits in there really pretty. And then I thought about liquid glue, but I'm just going to use a tape runner. I felt like it would seal better and I'll be able to see it shake, and so it's just an easier option because the glue takes a little bit of time to dry, and then I might shake it and bits will fall out. Ask me how I know. I did add a little bit of glue, but on that side it's already going to be taped to my cardstock already anyways. So on my other one, that's where I put my pattern paper. And next I will glue that to a gray A2 card base, which is heavyweight. Oh, also I'm going to be ink blending these flowers that I cut out in white cardstock, and they're the beautiful buttercup flowers, and I'm just going to ink them up in the same colors, the velvet orchid and the lucky, and just using my small brushes to kind of get in there and very simple. I like that you get 4 flowers. But I'm just going to use the 2, and so the flower placement is the same as my first card, and I'm just going to kind of stick them around my frame or my oval, and I will have everything listed down below as well. And if you are not subscribed, if you can think about subscribing to my channel, that would be great. And just gluing that. And almost done. I love how fast and easy this card came out. I had a lot of fun making this card, and I love the kits. I still need to use the stamp set, so and I just seen the new August kit, which is really pretty too, so I can't wait for that one. And in this kit there was some Tim Holtz sprays, some spritz distress sprays that I'm anxious to use. So that's what I like about the Simon Says Stamp kit. You get a lot of different stuff and probably products you might not have bought, so, and then it kind of motivates me to use it since, you know, I did buy it and another one's coming, so it's like, why not make some cards? And like I said, I will be sending it to a friend, so that was motivation as well. And so kind of just gluing those in, and I did stamp my sentiment that says thinking of you from the stamp set, the Graceful Flower stamp set. I stamped it in black ink, and then I cut it with my paper trimmer, and I will add that with those foam squares. And then I will just add that sentiment, and then I will just add 3 sequins and some glitter from my glitter pen, and that finishes this card. Super easy, and I love easy cards, but pretty and elegant, I think. And then here are the glitter pen. I did think about using a white gel pen, but not for this card, I guess. I don't think it needed it. And I just used 3 purplish sequins to match from that mix that I used. And then I will give it a shake and show you my other card. And then here we go. Here's my shake. and here is my other card. So thank you for joining me and have a wonderful day.